Alright, welcome back everybody to the scene of the crime. Let's go talk to some witnesses. I want to talk to both of them. Well, I guess they're maybe not witnesses.
Tell me, what does this piece say to
It's
you?
about composition.
She's trying
Balance,
so hard.
Colors and emotions and the struggle to maintain internal order.
This was the last piece I did in a series of portraits of Gilda. Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality
Ada.
of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself this way.
Yeah, I'm with you. A lot of bombs going on there.
Tell me, what does this one say to you?
It's the war.
It's the war. Bombs from every direction.
Why am I putting so much emotion into it?
The world turned on its head.
Because in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. Art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation.
Yeah, there's a lot of lasering going on here.
And what about this one? And please be honest, for art without honesty is just politics.
This is bullshit.
This is bullshit. You're talking out your ass and wasting my
I can
time.
see this
Jesus
piece
Christ.
was wasted on you. Truth be
Philomena.
told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark. What does that tell you about the value of art to the common man?
Yep.
Hello, detective. Here to broaden your mind through artistic inspiration.
I need you to tell me your thoughts on the case.
Did you have any thoughts about
The
the
person you should be looking at is Juliana Riggs. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
Arguing with Ezra?
What were Juliana and Ezra arguing
I
about?
don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. So I think Gilda probably heard them. Maybe you should check with her.
Paintings of Gilda.
It sounds like you've done a lot of paintings of Gilda. Why
Our
her?
Gilda is a very singular creature, detective. Do you not see the joie de vivre from within her? I have never met another who clings to life so tenaciously, who lives so in the moment. I must admit I was quite smitten with her for a time.
You in love with Gilda?
You're still in love with Gilda, aren't
So
you?
what if I am? What business is it of yours? She deserves someone who truly understands her ephemeral beauty, not that broke actor.
Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
What is there to tell? I am one of the premier artists in the world. My work is primarily in oil paint, but I have been known to do sculpture or performance art as well.
Never mind.
Okay, so we got an artist with a very fucking loud... Okay, who's in here? Okay, just getting cleaned.
Hello, Mr. Whiskers. Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whiskers died last month. This is Scruffy. Remember?
Of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix and I'm sure I can clear that.
No. No, it's not that. I've just caught another goal. Probably something that got in when they said...
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter. Their type is always the cause of violence.
Oh, you had a fight with
I
Ezra.
heard you had a big fight with Ezra a few days ago. Care to explain?
Oh, well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs on the hotel. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to him more.
You don't say. What's with the stuff?
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Hilarious. Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Juliana Riggs, heiress to the Riggs fortune and wife of Bert Riggs. I'm not sure what else you expected, Detective.
Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
You... How can you be a germaphobe when you're just a brain in a jar? Ugh. Good kitty. Sorry I can't pet you. Protectron. Why do they have a bathroom? I guess I can't steal stuff. Unless you evacuate waste. Oh, that's what the...
Never fear, ma'am. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
That's what the decontamination chamber is about. Whoa, who was in here? Okay. I figure we just go through each of these, what did that say? Showers. We go through what we can until... Oh, look, a little beach. Isn't that cute? It's not like they can do anything with it. Nice. It's drinking water I can actually drink. Okay, so, showers. Can't steal anything in here. It's kind of bullshit. Okay, we went that way. There's a second level. Exit zone. Concierge. Is there anybody in security we can talk to? Things looking a little bit shabbier up here. Oh, things are not looking great around here. That's a museum? Can we steal stuff from the museum?
I wonder what the inventor of the bobby pin would think of its new primary use in the Commonwealth.
He deserved better than that.
Do you think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You're gonna tell me that's
It
nothing?
wasn't like that. We were friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best
Now
girl.
the law is on our tail. What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but you'll never let us go.
Then we'll make our stand here. I've got a gun for each of us.
Hilarious.
No. The line is, then we'll make our stand.
Right, they're
here.
actors.
Two lovers together with a bullet for each of them.
God, why can't I ever get that line? Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Ugh, fine. I'm going to the beach.
Oh, that was next door. That wasn't even here.
There we go.
Overseer's key. Interesting. So that wasn't even... I don't think I was supposed to be able to hear them. They must have been on the other side of the door. Yep, there she goes.
Well, now, if it isn't the brave detective, I haven't seen someone with a body like that in far too long.
You mean having a body whatsoever? Can I flirt with the robot?
Oh, you're not so bad yourself.
You should have seen me before
Oh,
all
hot
this.
damn.
Red hair that was the envy of every girl and legs for days, darling. I'm sure you'd rather hear some of my stories from the silver screen rather than talk about that nasty murder business.
Juliana and Ezra arguing?
Apparently, Juliana had a big argument with Ezra a few days before he died. Did you happen to overhear any of the conversation?
Oh, yes. I haven't seen a woman go off like that since Teresa Dubois fired her costume designer. But to get back to your question, it was fever pitch, Detective. She had apparently gone to the Overseer's office to check on the state of things and found it in horrible disrepair.
You don't
But,
say.
and this is where it gets interesting, it sounded like she found something that really set her off. Couldn't Hear what, though? Did you need something else?
Search the overseer's office. Farrah Santiago?
I've gotten the impression you've had an affair with Santiago.
Look, I love Keith, I do. But sometimes he just can't give me the attention I need. A girl gets lonely, Detective. It only lasted a few dozen years. The man's a bit much, even for me. Did you need something else? Hey there, Tiger. Here for more stories about my acting career, or something else?
I can still flirt with
I
her.
must say, you're quite the actress.
What can I say? It just comes naturally. Care to hear some of my stories, Detective?
Have you ever done radio? Your voice is quite enchanting.
Well, darling, play your cards right, and maybe I'll whisper some sweet nothings in your ear. Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
Keep flirting.
I must say, I've known flesh and blood girls who aren't half the woman you are.
Keep it up, Tiger, and we'll find out if you can handle how much woman I am. Care to hear some of my stories, Detective?
Why don't we grab a bottle of wine and go watch the sunset?
You're sweet, Detective.
Damn. Oh,
But
so
it wouldn't be
close.
fair to Keith. Care to hear some of my stories, Detective?
Ah, well.
Not right now.
I'll be around, languishing from your inattention.
I'm surprised how far I could get. Okay, Protectron. There's another guy over there. Hold on. You're Keith, right?
Hello, Detective. How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Yes. What are your thoughts?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
It's obviously Santiago. He keeps going back to look at the crime scene.
You had a conversation with Gilda.
What were you and Gilda talking about when I walked in?
Oh, we were just rehearsing a scene. Nothing to worry about.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, as you probably know, I'm an actor. I don't like to brag about it, but my last picture, The Fighting Furies, it topped the box office.
Maybe later.
Okay, just let me know how I can help.
Okay, Keith doesn't have much to say. I think they might be trying to make it seem like Keith did this, but I'm not convinced yet. 2mm electromagnetic cartridge. Interesting. 38 round.
I wonder what type of illicit experimentation Vault-Tec was performing here.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too, because the Vault-Tec always has something. This is the husband, right? This is his lab.
Did you need something?
Yeah, Juliana acting strangely?
Have you noticed Juliana acting strangely lately?
Oh, well, I'm probably just being paranoid, but she's been so much more pleasant lately.
Pleasant lately.
It's been nice, but also a bit unnerving. Most people don't really understand us, but I always appreciated how she can just take charge of a situation. It's what allowed me to focus on my research. I'm worried something has happened to her. She doesn't seem like the same person. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Oh, Juliana's not the same. So, tell me about the argument.
I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical of Mr. Parker. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me about it. I kind of had my head in my research. I don't know, really. I try to let her handle all the money stuff. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, well, I'm a scientist. You've probably met my wife, Juliana, already.
I'm going to try the dialogue
Not
option,
sure
but I don't know if it's
what
going to
else
work.
to say, really. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
She's not acting the same?
What do you mean? Juliana's not the same person.
My wife is...
Okay, it
always
worked.
been a very harsh woman, Detective. I don't know who it is in our rooms, but that is not my wife, Detective. Oh, was there something else, Detective?
Investigate Juliana Riggs. About your research.
Tell me about your research.
Yeah, don't want to talk about this anymore. Please, just go.
Huh. I'm beginning to develop a somewhat of a theory. Yeah. Okay, so let me tell you what I'm thinking at the moment. Found a bat over here. His case was breaked open. Do we actually know that that is his brain? I'm not sure that there's anything that we can do to test that, but... Okay, so... She goes up to the overseer's office. She finds out that something is up. We're going to check the overseer's office here in a second. But she goes to the overseer's office. She checks that something is up. Her and him have a huge argument. He ends up dead. I wonder if he clocked her over the head and killed her to keep her quiet, and then assumed her identity by taking her chassis. Overseer's key. This place, not looking good. Desktop picture frame. Your shitty bathroom. Ooh, Mentats. Wonderful. Nothing in the locker, nothing in the desk. Take the alarm clock, but for what reason? Alright. Now to do what we all came here to do. Vault 118 Overseer Instructions. 18 is designed to test the social interactions between the working class and ultra-wealthy when under confined conditions. Working in conjunction with the staff from Cliff's Edge Hotel, this vault shall function as a luxury hotel to attract the necessary testing subjects. Upon beginning the test, additional subjects shall be admitted from the local population into a second, much more inferior wing of the vault. Operations protocol. Resident admittance. Prior to experiment activation, Vault 2018 shall function as an ultra-elite hotel to attract test subjects of appropriate wealth and status. It should be operated as a clandestine area of the hotel to ensure that individuals drawn to privilege and exclusivity are present. Upon activation notice, the secondary wing of the vault should be made open to the public and selected from the local working class populations. These subjects are to be taken through the exclusive areas of the vault on entry, but thereafter confined to cramped secondary wing. Once residents have been admitted, the vault is to be sealed and test objects can be determined. Test Group A, Ultra Elite. The subject group not to number more than 10 shall have their every desire tended to by robotic staff to the extent that is possible. Considered to be above the legal restrictions when interacting with Test Group B. Test Group B. This testing group should begin numbering 300? Sticking to the second wing of the vault, measures should be taken to ensure that living conditions are uncomfortable and cramped. Food and other rations are severely parameters. One of the subjects from testing group A is apparently a researcher for General Atomics on some sort of advanced robotics program. He and his wife have convinced the other members of Group A that with the international situation becoming tense once again, their best chance to outlast the war is to have their brains inserted into these robots. And doing this voluntarily, it's absolutely insane. I've tried to convince my superiors that this will completely discount the test results, but they seem more intrigued by the idea than appalled. We received activation notice from Vault Tech to begin the test despite the second wing still being incomplete. However, when I attempted to trigger the recruitment protocol for Test Group B, the system informed me that I had been locked out. Someone from Test Group A seems to have overridden the system to prevent the admittance of the local population of the island. They've been pounding on the door for days and there's nothing I can do. Oh god, it's been weeks now, and I realized today that I've become the test subject. Instead of testing the social interactions between the locals and this group of rich assholes, it's just me trapped in here with them. They're going to live forever, and I have to deal with them for the rest of my life. I can't take it. Oh shit. What is this log?
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault Tech won't pay out of pocket to continue continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Definitely sounds like it. There's no money in that. Huh. Let's talk to Maxwell.
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
Yeah, I found the murder weapon.
I found the murder weapon.
Oh
Not to sound so fucking proud.
That's the bat from Mr. McKinney's movie. You don't think he could be involved, do you? I can't imagine him ever doing such a thing. Was there anything else?
Where to start? Investigate, find, and accuse the killer. Never mind.
Never mind.
I'll be here, should you need me.
What the hell is with the voice acting in this specific stage? Everything's like, I found the murder. We need to go talk to our residents again. Keith, you didn't have much to say before, but I need to talk to you now.
How can I help? Did you have questions about the case?
Found your baseball bat.
I found your baseball bat at the crime scene. Care to explain how it got there?
Someone is clearly trying to frame me for the murder. It's probably Santiago. You saw him skulking around the crime scene.
Never mind.
Okay.
Never
Just
mind.
let me know how I can help.
Oh, I bet you that's where the fence buster, baseball bat used on award-winning actor.
Well,
That's what
this
that
is where that bat came from.
Who was the other person that was in here? There was the lady. And she, that's right. She might be the one. Background at medical research. I can just take that base. Sweet hat. Pygmy skulls from the Abadobo tribe in the Congo presented to Ezra Parker. Thanks for the same for.
Yes.
Reward will be worth all that effort.
Are these plastic? Why would he have plastic skulls?
It's all fake. It's all fake. Hold on. Value nothing. I can wear a pirate hat though. Hold on. I get the feeling that Ezra was just bluffing this whole thing. I think the wife is the person. I'll talk to her once again, see if I can't get anything out of her. Where is she? No, seriously, where is she? She was here.
Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Yes. Ezra was embezzling.
There's evidence Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective.
She definitely did it. Okay, okay. I have my theory. I think Ezra is in her body. Just in case, let's save. Hey,
Hello again, Detective. Was there anything else?
where to start?
I'm not sure where I should start.
I suppose you should try to figure out how he died. And then who had the means and motive to kill him. Once you have enough evidence, then I suppose you'll need to confront the killer. Was there anything else?
Oh, okay. Just confront
Never
her?
mind.
I'll be here, should you need me.
Alright, I'm gonna go confront her. I think she's the one who did this. I don't think Keith is guilty. He's having a rough time of it right now. How did I run past that twice? Alright. The jig is up.
Detective, did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Accuse you of murder.
I think You're the real murderer.
That's just silly, Detective. Why would I want to kill Mr. Parker?
Well, he was embezzling.
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why
I can't fucking
killed
stand
him
this.
and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame.
Fucking knew it.
I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well. Had to end eventually, I suppose. Doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
Why kill her though?
Why did you kill Juliana?
I hadn't planned on it, but Juliana figured out what I was doing and had to be dealt with. I thought I could get a bit more money out of this place before making my escape. What's it going to be, Detective? Join me in getting rich? Or die defending some outdated ideals?
Not a
Not
chance.
a chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us end this.
Look, I'm not about to let this fucking billionaire go for no reason. We can continue.
Target down. I
Sweet.
suggest we take
Pretty
as
well
much as
money.
we can carry.
Well, let's go tell Maxwell. I'm sorry to the professor, but your wife's dead. You're a good little kitty. How the fuck is that cat alive? Hey, Maxwell. Good news. You got another dead resident.
I found the killer. It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word. I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
I killed him.
I killed him. He had it coming.
You did the right thing, Detective.
Damn right I
There you
did.
are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
Damn right. Aw, you fucking gave me pre-war money.
Hello there.
Okay, goodbye. I hate you all. I'm gonna go steal what I can from the museum. Alright, nice knowing you all. Thank you for letting me stealing everything and kill some of you. Really nice of you. Hell of a vault. Is this the other side of the vault? It is. Oh, it never got built. Oh, I want to explore. Hold on. We're maybe sticking around for a few more minutes.
I trust you're enjoying my company.
Always.
You and I make quite an effective team.
I like having you around, Ada. I can blow up that car. Nothing cool up here, just some old cars. They're in pretty good condition considering. Wow, it's like a cave. Well, I guess these were built on, like, you know, caves. I don't know what I was
It's
expecting,
quite
to be
dark
honest.
here. Adjusting visual sensors to compensate.
Did any people get over here? I was kind of expecting to get like a bunch of ghouls, a couple of ghouly boys. Ghouly boys? They did say it wasn't ever finished, and they never got to open the doors. Whoa. Whoa, okay. I don't think that's supposed to be there. TFC should allow me to... Whoa, deactivate the camera. What the fuck is... Oh! Oh! We're not supposed to be able to get over here, are we? Hang on. Okay, you can kind of see what's going on here, right? Okay. Not entirely sure we were supposed to be able to get back here, but I'm guessing this is the part of the vault that was never completed. And that's where the rest of the 300 place that could fit up to 300 people in was supposed to be. Which would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Okay, well, I guess we're gone. That was a nice murder mystery. I'm glad that I knew from the very beginning that it was a murder mystery, though. Well, I guess it does make sense that there's a vault down there. The giant circle in the center should have been a dead giveaway. Wonder if that's the entrance to the rest of the vault. Alright, I think that's it for today. So, we're back in Far Harbor. Thank you for joining me. We'll come back next time. We continue to help the Sin Syndicatia, I think. And I really hope we get a settlement out here.
All your medical and food needs.
I'm gonna talk to Brooks later.
The island's alive, and it's got it
Anyway,
in for us.
I'll see you next time. I hope you have a good day. Bye now.